In a small eastern Kentucky town called Paintsville lives an ordinary man who cared enough about his family, his community, and his coworkers to do some extraordinary things. Over the last 40 years, this man organized a union at his hospital, pioneered the growth of 1199 into West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio, and made friendships with nearly everyone he met along the way. Tonight, we celebrate Larry Daniels, 40 years of inspirational leadership.
25 years ago, when I attended my very first board meeting, I met Larry Daniels, and from that point forward was just in awe of his leadership.
Larry and I got to know each other when we started organizing the union back in 1975. Larry and I have always had a very close relationship. He's my best friend.
There's none better. There's not a person out there any better than Larry D. He's the bomb.
Felt like I've known Larry all my life, but that's because of the kind of person that he's been and the friend that he's been to me.
He had a passion in his heart. He believed in the union, and he believed that we could change people's lives and make a difference in their home lives as well as their work lives.
Even in times of challenge, Larry Daniels worked to improve people's lives.
One time when there was a strike, he had us to go stay with some cousins because some of the people at the hospital, he was afraid that they might do something.
Both strikes were very hard strikes, and we just worked, and we just kept pushing and kept encouraging people to stay on the picket line and to do their picket duty. And
We worked like dogs on this picket line. Me and Larry and Penny and a few others probably put in 12 or more hours a day.
Larry was one of the leaders on that strike. He was on the move, and he was always talking to people and keeping them pumped up, and that was exciting.
And we won that strike, but Larry stepped up. Larry helped make sure that all those workers walked out of the building, and that he made sure that they did it even though they were crying, even though it was a hard decision. He supported them to make that happen.
People remember Larry Daniels as a uniter of all workers.
One of my fondest memories of Larry Daniels is when the members from Cincinnati, Ohio met the members from Kentucky.
It was culture shock. They weren't impolite. I don't want to say that. I'm just saying that you could feel the tension there a little bit. They felt a little uneasy being around us, and I think some of us felt uneasy being around some of them because it never happened before.
And there was tension in the room, there's no question about it, but the stories that are told is that Larry and Larry's comrades from Kentucky reached out to his sisters and brothers and just embraced them, and within minutes the tension was gone and people were having a good time and really starting to work the union program.
Both groups would say they were from different walks of life. They still got the bond. They might call them hillbilly and they might call them cityfied, but clearly that is what our union was built on. It was built on us coming together, us standing together, and us making a difference, and Larry led that way.
With a heavy heart, Larry Daniels announced his retirement from Highlands Regional Medical Center after 40 years of service.
People like Larry leave a large hole in the organization.
When Larry's co-workers seen him hanging his coat up for the very last time, there was a lot of emotion. A lot of people was upset. A lot of people cried and were sad.
But I miss him being here very, very much. I miss him being here at work.
Larry, you may be retiring. That means you got more time to give to this union.
Since the day I met you, and will always in my heart have a place for Larry Daniels.
It is with great sadness that I say to you, Larry Daniels, thank you for 40 years of inspirational leadership. I am going to truly miss you as a leader of the executive committee and as a leader of the executive board. I do hope that you stay active as a retiree. This union would not be the same without you.
Larry, I love you with all my heart. I love you more today than the day that we got married. And our love will even grow through the years to come even more.
I'm very proud and blessed to have you as my dad. And congratulations on your retirement. I love you.